Hi, today we're going to talk about how to convert a Notion form into PDF files on automation. For this demonstration, we have got videography contract form. As you can see, I have created certain fields of information for the videography contract. Once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database. I've already created two entries out of the particular form, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output helps me create PDF files and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So the Notion database will contain all the information that I want to convert to PDF, and the Google document is where I'll be editing the template to be converted to PDF file. We can create anything such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations with this automation setup once we get started. So let us click on create PDF and let's quickly sign in, and then we will be able to see how the automation will work out. So I'm going to quickly sign in and then we will proceed further with the remaining steps for the automation. As you can see, I have already logged in. The very first thing which we need to do is we need to connect our database to the setup. So this is the database which we are using, which we are looking to connect. So let me click on add Notion database. This will take me to the database selection screen. I'll copy the database title from here. So I will just simply copy the title from this selection screen. Go back to the selection window where you will be able to see the database. Click on select pages, put the title inside the search pages field, and you should be able to see the particular database appear over here. Click on this and the database is selected. Scroll down, click on allow access. Now you should be able to see the database appear in the drop down that will be visible over here. If you click on the drop down, your database should be visible. If it is not showing up, simply click on reload database once or twice and the database should appear in the drop down. So I will try to reload the database once or twice and you can see the particular database is showing up over here. It's time to add a document to the database. So let's click on add Google document. If you already have a videography contract template available on your drive, you can go with an existing document option and you can choose the document if it is available on your drive. Okay. So let me click on that and we should be able to see the document appear over here. So as you can see, I don't have any such document available on my drive for the videography template. If you have any template available, you can select from the list of documents that is already showing up over here. What I will do is I will add a new demo document. So if you click on demo document, it will create a new document with all the placeholders from the database automatically showing up inside the document. So you can see it has created me this new document from here. And if you closely observe, it has added all these placeholders inside the document. Okay. So what I mean to say is you can see it has added this client name, event date, project details, total fee, videographer name. All these fields are coming from the database that we see over here. Okay. So when the PDF will be created, the client name field will be replaced with the client name value that we have over here. Similarly, the event date will be replaced with the event date that we have over here. Then the project details will be replaced with the project details that we have over here, and so on for all the other fields. So anything inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values that we get from the database one by one, and they will be fetched and the PDF will be generated. Okay. If you want to add any placeholder onto the document on your own, you have all the properties visible over here on the bottom. Let's say you want to add the project details once again. You can click on copy, go to the document wherever you wish to add it. Let's say I want to add it over here. You can use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. So this is the keyboard shortcut where you can paste the property right into the document. So you can copy paste any property onto the document like this, and the document will have all the placeholders added up. So everything is set up from my side. The next thing is I want to define how the PDF file will be named. So I want to define the PDF file as per the project details that we see over here. You can even go with the client name. So I will go with the project details. So let me select the project details from this list and let me click on download PDF. You should be able to see the PDF come up over here inside the database right onto this particular column, PDF files. So any record which you have marked as ready to generate, it will be converted to PDF file and it will be stored in the PDF file column that you see over here. So make sure you, before you start generating the PDF, you mark your records as ready to generate and the PDF should be created in the PDF file column that you find over here. So let me click on this and I should be able to see the document come up inside the database with all the mappings. So you can see it generated this document with every mapping intact, and it even created this document with all the mappings in place. So we got two documents created where all the mappings were done from the database and everything was generated within the database itself. If you want to automate this process completely, simply click on Setup Notion Automation, and this will run the automation to generate the PDF forever, which means now you do not need to add the database and the document again to generate this PDF. Once everything is in place and you click on Notion Automation, whenever user will click on submit and a new entry appears in the database, you simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created within the database using this same exact template that you have created earlier. This is how the power of automation is, and this is how PDF output helps you create a PDF directly within the database using this exact automation setup that you have used. So this automation helps you create PDFs directly within the database utilizing the exact same template that you have defined earlier. But instead, you do not need to add the database and the document again to create the PDF. Rather, everything gets created within the database once you mark the Notion automation button. So whenever user will click on submit and a new entry will appear inside the database, you can directly see the PDF created over here within the PDF file column. So that is how powerful this automation is, and that is how quickly it can generate a PDF directly within the database. I hope this explanation was clear to you. If you have any questions on the same, just go to the chat bubble, send me a message with your queries, whatever you have, I'll be able to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you should be able to see the contact window. Click on the contact and send a message to this contact section where you will be able to send me a message and I'll be able to respond back to you with any of your queries. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automations that are available. But as you can see, it has completed the processing of the document and the PDF has been generated within the PDF file column that we intended to have. So that is how the automation works.